We'll walk around. I wanna see some tigers. Walk around. I wanna see some tigers and some peats. I really wanna hear some squeaks. Walk round the compound.
Hello. Hello. You know, for the fact that there was not a word spoken in like the first minute 30, there was a whole lot of communication happening. Not a people word. There was a lot of lion words. There was a lot of lionese. A lot of lying around. I go, boop. Ra, 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 ra. I go, boop, boop. Boomer just pulled his food out of his pool. Where just making some really nice soup. It's very delightful. Really classes up the joint. See? There's really like not much left on that. It's pretty much stripped. But you can't really convince him of that. There's still there's still progress to be made, according to him, so he's gonna keep at it. He did at least somewhat appear at the onset to, want to be able to kind of say hello, but that kind of changed. When I realized, oh, I still have a thing. Hi, Mr. Potato. Hi. You have a belly that is very round. I see that you also put the leftovers inside the pool. Yeah. And that is like a universal tiger thing. It's a measure for and it's an instinct. It's an instinct thing. I wouldn't consider it so much of a conscious, like, oh my gosh, you know, like I really understand, you know, the notion of refrigerant, of preservation, of like keeping things, you know, able to eat them for a little bit longer and preserve them away from other things that might want to crawl on it and chew on it. Like tigers out in the wild will do that. They'll take a deer, antelope, something like gazelle, whatever that they kill. They'll eat on it, drag it over to a creek or a pond, and then you know, kind of put it in the water, so that it kind of keeps for a little bit longer. Or that's like the secondary kind of benefit. Oh, hello. Hi. Ezzy chew. Ezzy choo choo. Finally saw a Jungle Cruise. You know, remember I talked about that other movie, the artsy fartsy one. But finally saw the Jungle Cruise one, and it is exactly what I ordered. Just a swashbuckling adventure. Yes, a pack, like you know how the story's gonna go. You know who the good guys are and who the bad guys are. Everything is canned and cliched and packaged, and it's like, and it's great. It's entertaining and it's fun, and I liked it, and it's awesome. So there you go. And there's a jaguar in it, and that part's great. Heidi and I were big fans of the jaguar. Big fans. And it was because it's a Disney movie, so it's a Disney jaguar. Kind of like, you know, in the same vein as a lot of other Disney animal kind of characters, I guess you could say. And Heidi and I we liked that one. I guess it's also because it's like cartoony and it's larger than life, and it doesn't behave like a normal, like an actual jaguar, and like that's why we like it. And it's like, no, it's not trying. They're not, the producers and the director, the creative people, they're not trying to present this as like, oh, this is like how jaguars are. Whenever movies try to do something like that, it's like that almost always falls flat. Unless you're Life of Pi. Life of Pi is the only movie that ever like tried to like really earnestly say like, this is like how a tiger is, and then they really captured it. But otherwise, like, if they try to like do it earnestly, it usually doesn't happen, and then it just annoys us. Or if they're like, this is a tiger, and it's gonna kind of be anthropomorphized, and it's going to like act not like tigers normally act. We're just like, it's a great tiger. It's all cartoony, like over the top, larger than life tiger. That's fun, like that. Hey, sugar pie. Hey, sugar pie. Zizi. Good girl. Good girl. Look at all those chickens. Clack, 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 clack. Whoa. Hey. hey, you gotta, you given the business. I don't know how much I believe you. I don't know how much I believe you. All right, fine. Fine. I feel like you can be. I feel like you can be conflicted at times. I feel like you don't necessarily know how to properly articulate yourself. I think that you have a limited vocabulary, a limited social/emotional vocabulary. You still feel things. You just don't know how to articulate yourself, and that's okay. I love you regardless. Oh, geez, sorry. I just startled this one right here. Closest. It went like when I walked up. I wasn't trying. I thought that maybe, I didn't think I was being too sneaky. I remember reading an article and it was about like a group of people who they would try. It was like this form of like forest walking. I don't know exactly what it was called, but it was like a past. It was like the variations of like Native American like hunting and tracking techniques that were rolled into almost kind of like a sporting hobby, where people would go into the woods and then they would try to sneak up on animals. Like they would try to sneak up on wild animals. But there's a lot that went into it. They would have to like cover themselves in mud and then like rub ash on top of the mud and then like sticks and things. And it's like they're doing all these different things to obscure their outline and then to like hide their scent. And then they would practice this like extremely slow kind of movement, like Drax, like Drax the Destroyer from Guardians. He's like, I've mastered the art of moving so slow that I have become invisible. But it really, in essence, that's kind of what these people were doing, like, but with animals. So. And then this article was talking about, and I think it was like a bow hunting field and stream thing, because my mom used to get, my mom would have, she might still have subscriptions to bow hunting and field and stream. They would talk about how they would get down to like one step from like lift off to then all the way, might take them like 60 to 90 seconds, and that would be like the continuous kind of movement kind of thing. And then the one guy he's like, well, he's been doing it for 20 years. He would talk about Mamo! Like the different types of animals. He's like, oh yeah, I've basically tapped, and he would like go up and he would like tap a deer, and the deer would be like, ah, ah! Run away. And he's like, I've done a whole crap ton of deer. I've done maybe like 4 or 5 turkeys, and I've only ever done, like, in my whole 20 years of doing this, I've only ever done 1 fox. So it's like different animals like are like easier to sneak up on, and some are like super hard to sneak up on. And I thought that was just kind of fascinating. So there's no point to that story. Just thought it was neat. Wanted to share. All right. Did I do the intro? I don't even remember if I did the intro. Hello, all you big cat lovers out there. It's me, Derek, again. Welcome to another super duper fantastic episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. And thank you for watching this episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hashtag Dorbus Award in the comment section below. Like and subscribe for all of your big cat goodness. And if you want to learn more about the facility around me, you can always visit the website carerescuetexas.com for more information. You keep them tigers fed. Big shout out to the extra fancy patrons. I see you. You are so fancy, and thank you so much for your support. And I'll see you next time. All right. Bye-bye.
The webcast is now over. Thanks for watching. You should like and subscribe for more Big Cat content.